Okay, so in this video, I will show you how I use GoHighLevel to get paid in 2025, my invoice structure, how I set it up, and the included contract in my invoices. And now I have a backstory. Basically, why I'm making this video is because just today, 9 hours ago, I hired a content agency that will be helping me with video editing. And this guy, we were on a Zoom call discussing the price, and okay, we finally agreed on a certain amount. And then I asked him like, okay, let's get it started. Send me an invoice. He's like, yeah, something, something. Can't do it right now, but I will send you contract first. I mean, say what? And then he used PandaDoc to send me a contract for me to sign. And it took him probably 15 minutes on that Zoom call to fill out all the information and, get it sent out to me for me to sign. I don't remember who I've learned it from, but speed to payment on especially on sales calls is very important. And I told him that, listen, like I'm like your client customer and you want to save my time. Like I don't have much time to, wait for all of that. Just like send me an invoice. Once I already said yes, okay, let's get started. Send me an invoice so that I can knock it out right now during the Zoom call and we can, I can put my credit card on file and done deal, closed deal. I think it's very important on sales calls to do that. And here I asked ChatGPT. It gave me like some quotes by popular people. The one I personally like is this one. People don't buy because they understand you. They buy because they feel understood. And once they do, get the payment before the feeling fades. Very important because like if you don't get a payment on during the Zoom call and then it's kind of like, oh, let me think about it. Let's jump on a different call tomorrow to get the payment process. No, no, no. Like I will have that day to reconsider, maybe ask someone else for a cheaper retainer for a cheaper price, and I might even, go with a different person or cancel altogether. So, once you feel comfortable with this person, send the invoice right away. Like it should take less than 2 minutes. Now, what I do and the software that I use is, I mean, it's GoHighLevel, but I, label it as Grip Digital, white label it. Now, what I do is I go to my personal agency account, sub account. It's called Grip Digital. Now I go to payments, and I usually like to do recurring invoices so that once they pay, they put their credit card on file once, then it will automatically charge the card every, specific time frame. I usually like to do it bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks it will charge their credit card. That way the client doesn't have to, think about it. Like the system doesn't send them, invoices with the net 30 or net 10, payment terms, and they will take their time. Maybe they will reconsider working with you, whatever can happen. But it in this way, recurring invoices, it will charge the card automatically, and then the receipt will be sent to the customer by text and email. I click here, recurring invoice, and also the contract. If you're worried about the legal part of this transaction, then it's all also in the invoice. It's two in one. Now let's just say I will just duplicate an existing one. Um, Duplicate. What's going on? Clone. Whew. Yeah, you see here additional options, terms and conditions. You might unselect it, but it basically saying that by paying this invoice, you agreeing to the following terms and conditions, and you can put whatever you want there. Like I like to put that the everything that I do in terms of marketing is uh, my property, my what do you call this? Intellectual property. Like if whatever I do causes financial damage to the customer, they cannot, sue me. They cannot. I will not compensate them for more than their last invoice. So I'll just refund basically whatever they paid in the last month, and that's it. So that's kind of like protects me. And also I do it weekly on whatever day of every 2 weeks. So that bi-weekly. It happens bi-weekly automatically. So that's the service, Grip and Digital, yada yada yada, price, quantity, extra taxes, description of, and also customer information. Select customer, you select the customer from the list, email, text message, right? And then you do, like, let's just say, for example, someone here, whatever, like this guy, and schedule cannot be before, right, start date. So let's go to next Tuesday, which will be this one, and then schedule. So what happens is that I only have email for this guy, so like you can do email and text or just email, and enable auto payment, right? This is how you do it here. And customer card, yeah. So invoice, it says here, invoice will be auto charged using the same card, which is used to pay for the first invoice. So once I click send on that date here on next Tuesday, whatever, it will send him an email it, and text if there was a phone number with the link, which will then show all of this kind of like this thing, and then they will click pay. Yeah, it will be like a link in their browser. Then they will, a page will open. It will look like this. They can read through the terms and conditions, and by paying this invoice, they agree to the terms and conditions, and it only takes like a minute. That's it. You see the invoice. You are on a Zoom call, on a sales call with someone. You're closing them. Okay, everybody's happy. You agreed on the price. You click a couple of buttons here and GoHighLevel. Immediately it sends them this invoice. They click pay, and then they enter their credit card information. And I think it will just autofill the number, the expiration, the CVV, the everything, the address. So for them, it's actually like 30 seconds. Boom, 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 done. The payment is processed. That's it. You don't have to send them separately, Panda Doc, whatever stuff, separately, all in one. Takes less than 2 minutes. That's it. So, and why I'm making this video is because that guy was, once I told him about this, the processes that I use to, collect my payments from my clients, he was shocked. He was like, "Oh my God, like I didn't know you can do that." For me, it takes this, that, and that. He uses Stripe separately and then PandaDoc separately. It takes a long time. Yeah, and I think it's very important to collect payments fast. As you can see here, some quotes that you can read. You stop the video and you read those quotes. So, okay, so if you like this video and you want to see more, you can subscribe to see more. Thank you for watching. Bye.